Welcome back to the lower grade letdown with Cots and Das. Great introduction there.
That was great, mate.
It was awesome.
Welcome back to the Caxton Hotel.
Caxton Hotel.
Currently Tuesday night.
Yeah, fucking oath.
How you feeling?
Pumped. Amped. What a weekend of footy.
Some great games. Some great games.
Some absolute blowouts, which we'll get into, but I was quite happy.
Yeah.
Quite happy about that.
So was I. This might be the happiest we'll be all season together, collectively.
I know.
Except for maybe after Origin, but we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe. Probably. All right. Well, yeah, we might as well get straight into
it off.
I'd just like to give a quick shout out to you, actually, for your spectacular Nostradamus bet last week.
The tipping. I told you.
Tipping.
If people need to wake up and get around the Cowboys. Cowboys were at the. I think they did start favourites against the Titans, but at the start of the week they were not.
They were underdogs somehow. Yeah.
Broncos were favourites, but 13 plus was never in doubt. And then I just had a feeling Roosters had been not convincing.
We did say they are the
pretenders, the Lance Armstrong
They're
of the
Lance
NRL.
Armstrongs of the NRL. They're absolute pretenders.
And I thought the Dragons have been unlucky, played some good footy.
Yeah.
And Anzac Day, they always get up and about for it. So that was my bet. If you listened in, I think someone said they got it for $28 when the podcast came out on Wednesday. So
that's awesome.
I hope you all did.
Yeah.
I kind of I reckon that's the way, if we're going to move forward and do bets, I reckon that's sort of the way we should build it as well. Like one or two legs or just one bet that's like, $2 to $4. That's like, that's your lock for the week. And then it's like, but if you want to go a step further, chuck a little sneaky $5 or $10 on this or something.
I like it. Well, we'll quickly go over last week's results. The Sharkies got up over the Sea Eagles 34-22. That was the tale of two halves, that game.
It was.
Sharkies were up by so much at halftime, and you thought they might put 60 points on.
It's weird because it started raining, I'm pretty sure, and then the Sea Eagles came back.
Yeah, I know. It's really weird.
It is weird. But
I do have a theory to it.
Yeah, I feel like I might have the same theory, but you go first.
Sea Eagles plush fish out of the water?
Yeah, Sea Eagles,
Boom.
Sea Eagles. Like,
exactly.
Sea, wet. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, exactly. Possibly Sea Eagles are the only team that could take out the Sharks in the wet.
Exactly. Like maybe a storm.
Probably be
a storm.
Maybe, yeah. Lightning.
You can't swim if there's lightning.
No, exactly. You can't. And I wouldn't want to be flying either.
No.
In a storm.
No.
So it's probably why they always fuck the Sea Eagles up. But yeah, that was just a scat game.
It was a scat
RIP to
game.
Morgan Harper. He had a really, really rough night against Talakai, but understandably so. When you've got two tree trunks that have been living in the forest for 100 years growing, there's just no chance you've got of taking that down.
Yeah. He was terrifying.
Yeah, he is actually scary as. I forgot the bloke that's out injured at the moment for the Sharkies, but there's a reason why I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Because he's not getting his spot back.
Who is it? The centre.
I literally couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Good
I
luck.
think if they drop Talakai, then
There'll be riots in the street.
ridiculous. The next game was on Friday. The only game on Friday, which wigged me the fuck out.
That was weird. It was kind of shit. You know when you finish the game like
yeah. But it was a good game. Broncos got up 34-14.
Yeah.
Adam Reynolds just flopped his cock out with 4 try assists and a try. That
Something
was awesome.
I noticed in the Broncos game, and I don't know if anyone else noticed this, Reynolds, and I don't even know if I've mentioned this before or not, Reynolds never has his drawstrings tucked into his pants.
Really?
Yeah, never. Watch it from everywhere. He never has his drawstrings, and they're so long. They're like down to his knees.
Bit of a Yankee Doodle type operator.
Yeah, maybe he's just packing too much heat to fit the drawstrings in.
Reckon he could be. Or maybe he's not, and it's just like, maybe it's
pulled
not a
too tight.
Yeah.
It's what?
Maybe it's not a drawstring.
Well, there's 2 of them, so you'd want to hope it's
Well, maybe one's not a drawstring.
Yeah,
and the other, you never know.
Maybe.
I honestly haven't had a good look at it
No,
yet.
but I reckon the Bulldogs played all right. They didn't turn up for 80 minutes. The Bulldogs looked like they were going to run away with it at the start, and I was like, fucking useless pricks. But
Adam Reynolds showed his leadership and got the boys over the line.
That's what we need, Ren Diggity.
Bloody oath. Saturday, the first game, Cowboys absolutely dominate the Titans 30-4.
I didn't see it, but I'm not surprised. When are we going to put some respect on the Cowboys? It's going to be 5th now.
Yeah, they're actually like a decent team.
Yeah.
And it's the experience of Chad Townsend.
100%.
Shout out to the bloke who called you out for looking like him.
Chad Townsend. We've actually had that call a lot of times.
And he's finally seen
Chad Townsend actually commented on our TikTok, saying, the boys. And then I responded being like, everyone's saying we're long lost brothers. And he said, lol.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. But shout out to Chad Townsend and the fucking Cowboys. Forced to be reckoned with.
Bloody oath. My God, the West Tigers.
Like an alarm or something. Anyway, it's weird.
There's alarm bells going off. You know why? Because the Rabbitohs just lost to the Tigers.
Yeah.
And the Tigers actually smokies for the premiership.
I don't know.
now.
That's 2 on the trot. Like,
I was going to say this could be the overreaction Wednesday.
Yeah, and didn't we have the overreaction that the Souths are going to go down the toilet? Again, I can never remember what we
did because they would go down and lose to basically everyone because they lost the trial for 8 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like...
Yeah. Now, the Tigers have knocked off... Who did they knock off last week? The Eels. And now they've knocked off...
The Rabbits.
The Rabbits. 2 teams who are considered to be premiership contenders.
Yeah, like top 6, top 4 even, you would argue.
Top 4, I'd say. Yeah. And Jackson Hastings and Luke Brooks, who stood the fuck up on the weekend as well.
Unbelievable.
All it took was swapping jersey numbers.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
That's
6
simple.
and 7.
Maybe one jersey was a bit too tight or something.
Yeah, could be. I know mine certainly was on Friday. I'll get into that.
On the Friday pod,
yeah, so congratulations to the Tigers.
Yeah, on
it's
a
good
roll.
to see so much passion. Jacko Hastings just getting emotional. It's awesome.
Could be 3 on the trot this week. Who knows?
We'll get into who they play soon. But the Knights, after signing Kalen Ponga to an inspirational 5-year deal, put on 2 points and go down by 37
It's my biggest mistake of the week. I reckon the Eels are pretenders. I actually just hate them. I often bet with my heart, which is not smart. Like tip with my heart, not smart. And I was thinking, Eels are pretty shit and pretenders, and KP's going to shut up all the naysays. He's just signed his big contract. He's going to come out and just play off his head. Yeah. So I tipped the Sharks. I tipped the Knights, and I was absolutely nowhere on that one.
Yeah, no good. Panthers, not surprisingly, get up 36-6 against the Raiders.
Pumped them.
Absolutely smashed.
I don't know. Like I feel like I say this every week. I would love to know the longest winning streak that a team's been on, but it's unbelievable that a team's gone 7-0. Like they've got to lose soon. But you look at every week, you're like, fuck out. There's no way they'll lose that. There's no way they lose that.
I think and I think I said it last week possibly, but it's crazy to me. I think their back line is like more important than their forward pack. Yeah, which to me in footy, you can only play well if you've got a forward pack going well, and you can play off the back of that because you got momentum. Yeah. But fuck me, it's just it doesn't matter if their forwards aren't doing it because they've got blokes like Brian Toto and Taylor May just trucking it up.
Even Luai and shit. Luai's just taking the piss.
Ridiculous.
I see what you mean. Like carrying it out of their own half and stuff.
Usually
doing the hard work.
Your forwards doing the hard work, but it's hard to defend when Brian Toto and Taylor May are just bopping
and then it probably makes them perform even better because the big blokes like Vladimir Kikau and stuff aren't tight because they're not doing as much as that hard work in the middle, and then they're just causing absolute havoc on the edge. Also,
Kikau's just freakishly athletic as well.
Kikau is almost a lock for any time try scorer every week.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Monday, the early game on Anzac Day, Dragons getting up 14-12.
What a game. Benny Hunt, get him in the Queensland jersey. I'm telling you right now, he's got to play for Queensland. He's just playing his absolute cock off. Yeah,
and it's good to see. I like seeing the Dragons and the Tigers coming back.
Yeah, for sure.
I think, they're 2 pretty fucking respectful clubs. Yeah. They've got a lot of history.
It's hard to hate them both. Yeah. I really like the Dragons.
Yeah, same here.
Hard to hate the Dragons.
So, it's good to see them. Good to see them come back.
A lot of Queenslanders and Broncos playing in the Dragons, or ex-Broncos.
Basically
retirement village.
2014 Broncos.
It's fucked.
It's cooked.
Yeah.
Seem to be
good on them.
Right.
Yeah, better than the Broncos.
Actual Broncos now. And then, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. 70-10.
Yeah, mate.
Melbourne over the Warriors. But you know what's fucked? It was 16-10
at half time. That's pretty much when I stopped watching as well.
9 tries or something in the second half. 54 points in 40 minutes of football.
Yeah, it's fucked.
You're not going to see it again in A grade, in NRL footy.
No. I hope not. That's fucked.
It's ridiculous. And fuck me, Xavier Coates must just be the happiest bloke on earth.
Yeah, 4 tries.
4 tries. Puppy goes to the top with 9 tries.
Puppy's got to be leading Dally M, right? I don't know that for a fact, but surely he is.
He's by himself at the top. Yeah. But one thing I wanted to bring up, it's something that I've been very passionate about in all forms of rugby, is that we don't need backs.
What do you mean?
Nelson Asofa Solomona. Did you see that kick?
I didn't. I saw highlights, but yeah.
Yes, he might have knocked someone out, but before that, pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, you're right.
He's just absolutely hoofed it. Now, Craig Bellamy would have, as soon as that came off Nelson's foot, would have been blowing up.
Yeah.
I would love to see footage of when Nelson
that passage of play.
It.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Puppy just comes out of nowhere. It was a perfect kick.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where, as a fullback, you're looking up and it's just You know, you got your in goal there. You're thinking about, fuck, maybe I'll wait for it to come back so I can take it and then we get a 7 tackle set. But you run the risk then of them getting up on you.
Yeah.
Or come forward, attack the ball, but then you run the risk of getting tackled back.
Yeah.
It's just so much going through your head. Only the best can do it in the game. Nelson shows that forwards should have 13 forwards on the park for the league and 15.
Do you reckon Nelson would have taken the catch like Pappy did?
Fucking oath. He's talented as fuck.
I don't know about that.
I've seen that man move.
Yeah, what, outside of nightclub in Bali?
Okay, so think about it. So who are we playing? The Warriors.
Yeah.
So Nelson Asofa Solomona kicks it up for Nelson Asofa Solomona to compete with Adam Fanua Blake in the air. Nelson's coming out on top every time.
I don't know about that. I don't know how much competing in the air that would be happening with those
Well, I think
blokes.
Nelson's got more of a vertical jump because of his union background.
Right, okay. Is there any like fact to back up that theory or just...
Oh, he was a New Zealand schoolboys number 8 or 6.
Yeah, okay.
And was one of the most dominant New Zealand schoolboys. It's an awesome YouTube highlights
I have seen it. So Nelson, if you've got a good vert leap, reach out, let us know.
Yeah, Nelson, if you could send us a video of you jumping up in the air and
Did you see
doing the old acceleration Australia, tapping the fucking thing.
Did you see the sign he made for Vunivalu on the weekend?
Yeah. That is hilarious.
That's the highlight of the fucking Super Rugby Magic round right there.
Did you see some of the memes of it?
No.
And it was like, someone's crossed out what he said. It was like, Sully, remember me? I bash blokes for you in Bali. I was like, fucking Nelson went to war for his brother.
That is sick. Yeah, I know. I'd do the same for you, mate.
Speaking of that, actually, Super Rugby round.
30,000 people across the whole weekend attended it.
There was more.
Oh.
It was more at the Melbourne game last night for the Storm.
The Storm game. Then the entire
Over
weekend.
3 days of footy, basically.
Yeah. No good.
That's fucked.
No good. Someone told me today, though, at work, apparently it's because Melbourne was the easiest place for the Kiwi teams to get into. So that might have been...
Understandable, but like...
Sorted out.
The Kiwi teams are the pinnacle of rugby.
They're also coming up here.
Yeah.
I've seen a billboard saying the Kiwis are here. So obviously it's not impossible.
Getting into the country, it's easiest to get into Melbourne.
Right.
So that's why they were trying to say like Queensland should scrap their laws.
Yeah.
So you can just come straight over. There's some weird thing. You can get into Melbourne and you can be there for a little bit, then you can go anywhere.
So they're doing the same thing here when they come up here, all the Kiwi teams? Like, are they doing a magic round here?
No, I don't think so. But I couldn't tell you because they haven't advertised
Who fucking knows?
Literally no idea. I think like they're just versing the Reds because it's not individual country conferences this year. So like it's like Super Rugby's back to what it used to be.
Yeah.
But it started off because of COVID where all the Kiwi teams and Moana versus each other.
So the Reds will play 3 Kiwi teams back to back, like in 3 weeks or something.
3 or 4 Kiwi teams back to back, plus I think Moana Pacifica.
Yeah, okay.
But not 100% sure on that. So yeah, it should once again because they just don't advertise.
No one knows.
But yeah.
Before we progress into, unless you had anything else from this week, I was going to say before we progress into next week.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be good to give an update on the tipping comp.
Yeah, good idea.
Now, I had a stinker of a round, 2 rounds in a row that sucked a while back, and I sunk down to as low as 139th out of 145, Christ. And I'm back to 120th, and I'm making it my goal to be in the top 10 by the end of the year.
I think you can do it.
I'm going to claw my way back.
Particularly after your performance on the weekend.
So, quick shout out to the top 5 at the moment. Murdoch H, McKims, Innsbruck 2, Adam Davis 1, 2, 3, and Ollie Smith.
Fuck Ollie Smith. No, I love that guy.
Actually, we'll go down to 7th because Throbbin Hood and Timoi are actually tied with Ollie Smith for 5th on 41 points, and the top of the table is only 43 points. So
very not a lot tight competition there.
Not a lot settles it. Separates it. That's the word I was looking for.
We love that though.
We do love that.
It's awesome. I was gonna say actually, I'll just quickly go over. Not in great depth, but I did fucking awesome with my tips for Queensland Premier Rugby this week.
Very nice.
UQ beat West 27-22. Jeeps, of course, got up 34-28 with a double to Patrick Nicholson, the hottest bloke in the entire competition.
Dude, actually, sorry, this is backtracking a little bit, but the person I was with on the weekend loves his Premier Rugby.
Yeah.
And he had Stan, and we watched like the Stan mini of the club games.
Yep.
The coverage is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's actually so good.
So good, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stan.
Yeah, Stan's doing great things. Shout out to Double... Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. That was a good one as well. Imagine what's going to happen later.
No thanks. Make sure you listen to the Friday pod this week.
It's going to be really weird. East got up 29-0 over Sunnybank. really, it's sad to see how bad Sunnybank are doing at the moment, dude. It's should I not look at that?
Yeah, no, we'll look at it later.
Wait, after. Sunnybank just got pumped in every single game on the weekend. Like there was like 83-5 or something. Was one of the scores in third grade. Like it's just
that's
fucked.
no good.
But then there was a 20-all draw between North and South. Both tipped to be like at the bottom.
Yeah.
But good sides for both teams, I suppose. It's competitive. Now, one thing I was going to say, I forgot if I get into... Oh, no, it's the other potty I get into my Friday night games, don't I?
What do you mean? Yeah, like your recap of it.
Recap,
yeah. Save that for the other potty.
Yeah, sweet, I forgot. But one thing that came up was, I'll get the bloke's name. He wants to know about the grade system from like an Australian sporting perspective. So... Over here, as I'm sure most people are Australian listeners, we have like a grade system. So yeah, shout out to Brian who's listening from the US. So our premier grade for rugby union's like first grade. So it's the level below the Reds.
Which is like the national
Which is like
comp,
our national comp. So then below that, you've got what we used to call reserve grade, which is now second grade. And it's just obviously reserves to your first grade. And then it just goes down third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. So it's literally just first is your top grade, and it's all social competition basically. So you just pay to play. So I know over in the States there's not really many organised competitions for say gridiron and shit like that, but we have in Queensland Premier Rugby, for example, there's 9 clubs I believe that are all like Premier Rugby clubs. They've all got an A grade team. And then below that, they've got at least 2 other teams.
Not every club has like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Hey, like Jeeps has
exactly.
6th,
Jeeps, we go to 6th.
Yeah, okay.
Sunnybank, for example, go to thirds, maybe fourths.
Yeah.
Bond go to thirds.
Yeah, and that's why you in 6th grade play like a few weird teams and a few double ups and stuff. Hey?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So then there's a totally separate competition, which is fucking awesome this year for my caps for the club situation. So because it's not a Premier Rugby competition, it's a suburban rugby comp. It's the Normanby Cup. We can start in 6th grade and then start in whatever team the next day because they're 2 different comps. So I can like start 5th grade in the mornings.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get to verse other. There's a lot more smaller clubs that are just suburban clubs around the place. So they don't have their Premier grade teams that play against like Jeeps and shit like that.
Yep.
So like. Redlands that we versed on the weekend, it was their A grade team, but they versed 6th grade.
Yeah.
And we won.
Yeah.
But that's just like they're a small club.
Yeah.
So, and it's the same with pretty much all our sports as well.
It is,
like there's first grade right down to 6th grade in cricket. So yeah, it's literally just like your ability level or where you want to play. Essentially.
Yeah, like 6th grade at Jeeps might not be the same as 2nd grade at somewhere else. Like it's just depending on the size of the club and how many players they got and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like as I said, like our 6th grade beat someone else's first grade, but it's just a different thing. So, yeah, that's just a brief explanation of that, I suppose. Not a very good one.
Yeah,
but
I was going to say. It made sense to me, but
it's literally just first grade is your best players in your club. You pay to play. It's all social, and then you just get picked or nominate for whatever team you want to play. Basically, and go from there. So it's good.
Should we get into round 8 of the NRL? Is it round 8?
It is round 8. How fucked is it that it's round 8 already?
So fucked, dude. It's fucking nearly May.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So fucked.
I find that so cool. So. Thursday night, it's going to be a very tough game up here at Suncorp with the Broncos taking on the Sharks. Broncos are $3.75 underdogs at home.
If you haven't realised already, I'm extremely biased towards the Broncos. And I will be tipping them this week and every week. I'll be tipping them every week. If it puts it into perspective, I probably won't be putting money on them this week. But I'm still like... Here we go. A win wouldn't shock me. Like if we beat the Sharks, it wouldn't be like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
this is something I've always found with league and a sport where you verse another team, basically, like a team v team sport. Yeah. To have someone say, let's say the next game, the Titans against the Panthers, the Titans at $7 in a 2-horse race. Yeah. Sometimes to me it seems you crazy not to put something on.
Dude, every time the Broncos go above $10, I put $10 on them.
Yeah, why not?
Because I feel like they're a side as well where they occasionally would just knock off the Sharks or knock off the Panthers.
Any team on any given day
can just turn up. Exactly right.
Exactly. It's just if you play fucking good footy.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'm going to go the Sharkies there, sorry.
Yeah.
Titans against the Panthers at the Gold Coast.
Panthers
easily.
That's what I mean. Where do they lose? Like, they're not fucking losing on the weekend.
No.
Like, it's just
now,
fucked.
I think this next game is going to be a lot tighter than we expect.
Yep.
Rabbitohs against Seagulls, 8th v 7th. Rabbitohs $1.60 favourites here, but I sort of like the Seagulls at 2.35.
100% like the Seagulls, 2.35.
I like the Seagulls there. Now
I'm actually including that in my lock for the week. Seagulls are going in, a bit of value there, and I'm rolling it straight into the next game. The Raiders are $1.80 favourites to beat the Warriors. I'm taking the Raiders on. They're taking the line on. It's only -2, so Warriors get a 2-point head start, which essentially means as long as the Raiders win by more than a field goal,
you're good.
The bet gets up at $1.90, and I think I took a screenshot of it today. You get $4.29 for Seagulls into the Raiders line, and that's my lock for the week.
Jesus, I'm not gonna lie, that's to me risky a little bit.
It is risky, yeah, I know, but a lot of games this week are a bit like that. Like,
I'm just having a look now. It's a bit fucking how you going.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we got the Bulldogs taking on the Roosters. Bulldogs are $4 underdogs.
Leave me out of that game. Just leave me out of it altogether.
I think the Roosters will get up,
so
but
do
it wouldn't shock me if the Bulldogs
bounce back and
Matty Burton and Josh Adokar take over the game.
They're both looking to bounce back. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna tip the Roosters, but like, fuck, shock me.
We've got the Eels, $1.35 favourites against the Cowboys, who are sitting in 5th, $3.25 underdogs.
This is what I'm rolling into my like big bet of the round. So obviously I said, so I've just got to open my phone, so I'm trying to check it. Obviously I said Manly head to head, Canberra at the line was paying $4 something. You throw the Cowboys in there, $3.25 favourites, all of a sudden you're getting $14 for those three. And to me, like, I know I said it earlier, but Eels pretenders won't show up. Cowboys just like, I've been saying it week in, week out, put some respect on them, so I just thought, there we go, that's my added value for the week. As I said last week, I'm not going to go crazy and put $50 on it, like I'm up at $5 on that at 14s or something, but
lovely.
Yeah, that's my bet for the week.
Knights, $9 underdogs at home against the Melbourne Storm, who just put 70 points on a team that's better.
Storm pumping.
Yeah.
Dude, this game, legit hard to pick.
Yeah, Dragons, West Tigers. With the Tigers' form at the moment, but as you said, Benny Hunt's been playing well.
Yeah, I'm going Dragons.
I think I'm going to go the Dragons purely based on they've got a forward pack with a bit more mongrel.
Yep.
Tarek Sims has just been signed by
Melbourne next year. They'll have their tail up as well.
Yeah.
From the weekend.
So my bet this week will be, I'll just quickly chuck this in.
Just to reiterate what Clutzy builds his. My lock at $4.29 is Manly Seagulls head to head into the Canberra Raiders at the line, -2.5. That'll get you $4.29. And then if you're feeling adventurous, just like last weekend, you had a good win, throw the Cowboys in head to head with that, and it'll get you $14.
Yep. See, my lock is not paying much at all. That's why I've got to put one more in.
Yeah, go nuts.
All right, my lock for this week is Penrith 13+, Melbourne 13+, and Manly head to head at 4.54.
It's pretty good.
And then if I want to go crazy with that, I'm going to add the Cowboys in
as well. Yeah. That should be a similar price to mine, I think.
Add the Cowboys in. That gets you $16.79.
There you go. That's not bad.
Yeah.
There's money to be made.
And then if you want to go even further, St. George into that 5-leg multi gets you $25.70.
Fuck.
Not the worst thing ever.
Shit, no. Stranger things have happened.
So, yeah, that's probably what
I also want to run a... this was brought about by our good friend Jackson. Run a bit of a... What do you call it? Experiment. I meant to add this up before the game and I won't do it now. But if you're listening, just take 8 minutes or later for the first points to be scored in every game of the round.
Yep.
I reckon it's going to come off more rounds than it doesn't. And it pays a fucking shitload. So, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I like that. It almost pulled off this weekend.
Yeah, I think he only missed one. So, all right.
Good.
Was there anything else you wanted to cover off for the sport pod?
I don't think so. My tips for Premier Rugby this weekend.
Yeah,
so
get him in.
I'm 3 from 4 because there was a draw. We've got our first home game of the season against fucking East. That's going to be a cracker of a game. But we've got UQ against Norths at home. UQ's the obvious tip there. West v Brothers. I feel like West are going to get up at home against Brothers.
Can you bet on this?
Yeah, you can actually.
Hectic.
I think you can with Ladbrokes or Neds. I'm not too sure.
Same company, fun fact. So if you can do one, you'll probably be able to do the other, yeah.
Jeeps, we're going to get up over East's first home game.
Obviously.
Going to be a fucking cracker of a game, though. It'll be awesome. And then Sunnybank v Bond. This is Bond's first game of the year. I feel like Bond will get up over Sunnybank. Sunnybank's just really fucking thin. Really struggling, which sucks. When Sunnybank's strong, Rugby's usually strong up here. Yeah. So we need them to bounce back in a big way. So, that's my little tips there.
Cool. Well, that wraps up another week of the sports podcast, I think. I think if you notice, there's a bit more of a punting edge to it, which we both love to get on the punt. So I guess it sort of makes sense. Yeah. So let us know what you think, if you want us to continue, if you want us to change something. Yeah. We're just trying to figure this whole thing out, man. Yeah, we don't really know what we're doing with this, just like we don't know what we're doing with the other
Everything,
one. Yeah.
So, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, neither. I literally just said to Josh before, I didn't even know it was Wednesday tomorrow. Yeah. So I have to edit this podcast tonight and put it out. Fucking hell. Okay, make sure you fucking tune into the Friday pod. It's going to be a good one this week.
It's going to be a bit weird, so... yeah, fuck my life. It's going to be really weird.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be good.
Yeah, alrighty. Right. Make sure if you're not on the Facebook group as well, Frothies, jump on in there. There's some good shit getting up there at the moment. And as always, give them heaps of some jeeps in your cheeks, baby.
And don't piss your sheets. Bye-bye.